Okay, so this will be a video examining Dizzy's rapid fire video. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Audacity and I'm going to record Dizzy's firing through my speakers on my computer. So let's get on with that, record this. And then we're going to play the video. Okay, and then we're going to stop recording there. And as you can see here, this is the part of the video where he's firing. Okay, so let's delete everything else and just examine this bit. I'm going to be examining about a 1 second clip because then I can work out how many shots he's firing per second. So probably just going to discount this first shot because the waveform seems to be a bit different to the rest of them. The rest of them look functionally identical. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom in and you see there's this bit of silence here. Just going to delete everything before that. Give me a second. There we go. So as you can see, here is one shot. And it's got a pretty typical waveform of down, up, down, up. And this is the same with all of them. Down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, and so on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure the time between each shot, and down here at the bottom you will see the length of selected time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the middle of that last crest and line it up against the middle of the next crest. So we've got a length of 119 milliseconds. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this and go to the next shot, and against that last crest I'm going to line up to the middle, 121 milliseconds, and then I'm going to do the same again with the next one. Down, up, and that's 130 milliseconds, and then do the next one, and that is 120 milliseconds. So as you can see here, what I'm seeing is there is a non-uniform timing, very small but non-uniform between each shot. Here's 130 milliseconds compared to the first of 119. That's a difference of 11 milliseconds. Now, to a human, that is imperceivable, but to a computer, say with a macro, if you're using an AutoFire macro, you'd expect there to be a consistency of exact timings between each shot. Now, that's not to say that Dizzy is not using macro. Macros can randomize between each shot the timings to hide the fact that a macro is being used. I would expect though that if someone was using a macro and was trying to hide it, they'd probably make the timings a bit more varied, of longer length, because right now it's functionally imperceivable the difference in timings between each shot. So like I was saying, if someone's using a macro, I'd expect them to use a bigger range of randomization to visibly hide the use of a macro. Anyway, let's continue. So this one is, what's that, 119? Okay, first is the same as the first one. That's the first duplicate. 130, okay. That's the second duplicate, I think it is. Let's say that's 121. Got 119. Okay, so we're seeing some more duplicates here. And what is this? Is this the last one? That was 191 milliseconds. So I think that was after he took that small pause between shots. Now, I'm not going to say whether I think Dizzy is for sure using or not using macro. This is just a video analysis. So make of this information what you will. If we have a look at the timings of the shots one more time, pull that up to, actually tell you what, let's delete everything before this first shot. Again from that middle of that last waveform, and we're going to bring this forwards by, what's this, let's say 1 second, so we can find out exactly how many shots in 1 second Dizzy is making. So we're about half second, 6.7, 0.8, 0.9. Okay, so here is 1 second. So as you can see, the last shot doesn't line up with exactly a second. There's about, oh, I don't know, what's that? About 10 millisecond difference. But it is from this one. So how many shots per second is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you don't count the first one because that's the start of the timing, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 shots per second. So that's quite high. I think I can, if I remember right, I can shoot about 5.5 clicks per second. So it's noticeably faster than my personal shots. Don't know what you can shoot at. Personally, I've seen other people shoot at this speed. It's not outside of the realm of human ability. It's not unrealistically or unfeasibly achievable. It is very fast though. So again, like I said, use this information as you will to decide for yourself whether Dizzy is or is not using macro. Okay, that's everything from me. Thank you. Goodbye.